So, what was he like?
Mr. Gray will see you now.
He was really smart, very intense. To what do you owe your success?
I've always been good at people. I have a natural instinct for what makes a person tick. Anastasia?
Christian.
What do you think makes you a good Christian Grey?
That's more of a question for like Sam Taylor Johnson or someone at Universal.
I've asked her too.
What does she say? You know, I mean, I really don't know how to answer it, but you know, I felt comfortable with, you know, tackling him and
Good choice of words.
yeah, right, yeah. God, you've really got to what you say promoting this film.
How did you get into the mindset of the character?
I mean, I wanted to get an understanding of someone who is into that and get a better understanding of the S&M world. But also, you know, he is the way he is, and he approaches business the way he does, and relationships the way he does because of an awful event that's happened to him when he was younger, and the first few years of his life being so horrific. So it's kind of hard to totally get a hold of that, you know, but you've got to try to, I see what you're doing there. I think that's funny too, get a hold of that. I just can't get away from these. But yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, he's a very tortured guy, and I tried to tap into that as much as I could.
I thought it was you.
What the?
What a pleasant surprise, Miss Steele.
Just Anna. Just Anna. You're in here.
I was in the area in business. Needed to pick up a few things. Are you free?
Yeah. What can I help you with?
Do you stock cable ties?
Are you kind of getting sick of talking about sex all the time now? If you had to get super comfortable talking about it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not someone who's particularly prudish about that kind of thing. I don't mind, you know, I wouldn't be sat here if I was uncomfortable with it. My thing about sex is that without it, none of us exist. We're all here as a result of sex. Don't understand really why we're all so funny about it, or some of us are so funny about it. It's everyone does it.
My tastes are very singular. You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me then. Why are you trying to change me?
I'm not. It's you that's changing me.
Were there any scenes that were particularly awkward to film? I'm sure there were some awkward moments, but...
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're more comfortable with clothes on than clothes off for the most part. Most of us are. Probably more uncomfortable for Dakota. A lot of the scenes in the Red Room when she was, you know, tied up and naked, and you know, it's very exposing for a woman, and it would be exposing for a man too, obviously. But I'm sure that she felt very vulnerable, and I was aware of that, and tried to, you know, help her as much as I could, and hopefully she trusted me to like have her back with all that, because it was tough for her, you know, on set, and we sort of needed to have that kind of relationship to get through it, because you have to laugh sometimes, and film sets for the most part are very jovial and fun, but sometimes they get quite serious. So it's good to like get back to the fun when you can, I think. So it was important to do that when we could, but luckily we got on very well from the start.
And finally, if you had to describe the film in 3 words, what 3 words would you choose?
It's hard to avoid sex. I mean, it's sexy, but I think it's sophisticated, and I think it's you know, humorous.
I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me.